Hi, I'm Coach Kane from Straight Flash Gym, Portland, Oregon, and this is Assistant Coach Ella. I'm going to continue our series of dealing with the far arm when you're getting your guard pass, so you're in cross-side bottom. We looked at, in our first video, a close, a middle, close, middle, long range, and then a really tight cross face. So those are kind of the ranges. So tight cross face, close range, middle range, long range frames. I want to look at the middle range frames a little bit. So this is where she's reaching for the cross face. She's past my guard, but she doesn't quite have it yet. I want to look at advancing from that position. And so Ella has passed my guard. She's working her way in for the cross face, and I'm going to shut it down by how I grab and attach to her arm here, like that. And so I'm kind of cupping over the shoulder here. My elbow's under her chin. This hand's grabbing the bicep, and my elbows are coming together as close as they can, and I'm pulling her shoulder down to my chest, like that. And that way, if she tries to move her shoulder, she can't. So I'm essentially attaching her shoulder here to my chest. This is great because she can't finish her crossface, but I need to be able to advance from this position. So let's look at some ways to advance. When you're in cross-side bottom, your UPA is always available, so we're going to start with that. When you UPA, you should UPA towards the other person's hips and not straight up in the air, because this makes more distance and space than this does. So I'm going to UPA towards Ella's hips here like that. With this one, that's going to give me some space to take this hand and move it under her armpit, like that. And then I'm going to grab my wrist here like this, and this is going to become a really nice strong frame that I'll be able to back away from and create a lot of space to get out. And so it looks like that. One more time. Attach, lift under the armpit, grab your own wrist, and move away like that. Really nice frame. Let's look at a second option. So if your UPA is unproductive, or if it's just not working, we can change our angle of pressure. And so I'm going to turn and sort of almost like I'm trying to turn away, except I'm not going to go that far. I'm going to take my hand and palm her ear, and I'm going to shove her head down towards my feet. That's going to create an opening for a frame here that you'll see. So watch. There. That creates an opening. So I can take this hand, shove it in the armpit, and I'm making that exact same frame we made earlier. Here, grab my wrist, and then shove. And I made a lot of space that I can get out. So let's look at that again. So instead of going that way, I'm going this way. Shove the head in the armpit, grab the wrist, and then push with the elbow as I continue to turn. And that'll create an opportunity for escape. So you can see I have opposite pressures. In jiu-jitsu, if you have escape pressures in opposite directions, it'll often be very effective, because if you hit one and it doesn't work, the other one will be open. And so if you have to go back and forth a couple of times, you'll make it work.